Climate change can be a challenging topic to wrap their head around. It has too many dimensions. The key is to start simple. What is climate change anyway? With the advent of Industrial Revolution, we, the human race, began to put a lot of carbon dioxide into atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, which means it traps heat. Trapping heat is a good thing to a certain extent. In fact, that is what made life possible on Earth to begin with. But now we are burning fossil fuels and putting more carbon dioxide into atmosphere at an unprecedented rate. Hence the Earth as a whole is getting warmer each year. This warming of Earth is the major cause of climate change. The effects include colder winters, hotter summers, droughts, rising sea levels, melting ice caps, vanishing coral reefs, unbreathable air in the cities, on and on. What can we do about it? Climate change is a very hard problem. It requires all the countries to work and make bold policies to impact the Earth in a positive way. But it's impossible to expect the world to change for good without individuals thinking and contributing their effort in the meaningful way. We need to take responsibility for all our day-to-day actions and put efforts to reduce our carbon footprint. Here are a few things that we can ponder on. Use lesser energy. At home, no matter where we live, if we are using electricity, there is a good chance that a big part of it is coming from coal-based thermal stations. If we use lesser energy at homes, e.g., switch off lights and fans, when not in use, we decrease the amount of CO2 that is getting pumped into air because of our actions. Travel. Use public transport whenever possible. Traveling in a car produces much more CO2 per person than a bus or train. Electric cars aren't so green as well. The manufacture of any car puts a few tons, quite literally, of CO2 into atmosphere. From an environmental perspective, it would be better to opt for a used car than a new car. Of course, the best option being no car at all. Buy fewer things. With the advent of consumerism, stuff we buy are cheaper than ever. Mobiles, TVs, laptops, ACs, clothing, pretty much everything is getting more affordable year to year. Just because we can afford them more easily doesn't mean they don't cost the environment. People are buying more things than ever, thereby putting more CO2 into air than ever. The fewer things we buy, the lesser CO2 we put into atmosphere, thereby slowing down the climate change. Food. Vegan food has much lesser carbon footprint than animal-based diet. I am a vegetarian. It might not be possible for everyone to stick to complete vegetarian diet. But even decreasing overall meat consumption also can have a positive effect on environment. Talk about it. One of the biggest ways of you as an individual to contribute towards the combat with climate change is to talk about it. Most people are still unaware of the urgency of the issue. So, bringing up this conversation more in your group would be a good thing to do. This has a ripple effect and thus probably the highest impact. Few more inspirational stuff. Ecosia is a search engine that donates more than 75% of their profits in planting trees. I've been using it for a few months now. It works great. They plant a tree roughly for every 45 searches you make. They earn through search ads. Hotmas is a YouTube channel dedicated to climate change. They do an extremely good job explaining all things about climate change. Do check them out. The Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation is a foundation run by actor Leonardo DiCaprio which runs projects to restore balance in threatened ecosystems.